Stefanski is still one of the most respected coaches in the league. But after last night's disaster, fans are no longer willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. The frustration surrounding Cleveland's quarterback situation has reached a breaking point, and the outcry is louder than ever. Why isn't Shadore Sanders on the field? After another Joe Flacco meltdown, the city of Cleveland is demanding answers at the start of the game. Flacco looked like he might finally provide the veteran steadiness the Browns needed. For a few brief moments, he strung together passes that gave the offense some life, but then came the inevitable collapse. A poorly timed throw that landed right in the hands of the Lions' defense completely flipped the momentum of the game. What began as a passable performance spiraled into disaster with Flacco unable to recover. His final stat line was brutal: 16 completions on 34 attempts, just 184 yards. No touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and a costly fumble. Numbers like that would be disappointing for a rookie. But for a 17-year veteran brought in to stabilize the team, it was catastrophic. Fans didn't need any spin or excuses. They saw what happened with their own eyes. Social media exploded with anger. Hashtags demanding Shadore Sanders to start began trending. And the national media quickly picked up the story. Rex Ryan summed up the mood perfectly. This guy can't play. He couldn't play 8 years ago. And now he's your starting quarterback? Give me an absolute break. His blunt words echoed what everyone was already thinking. Joe Flacco simply cannot keep up with the speed and intensity of today's NFL. And keeping him in the starting role feels like punishing the fan base, Kevin. Stefanski's post-game comments didn't ease the tension. He admitted that the first interception was on Flacco, and that turnovers like that make it impossible to win, especially on the road. His tone suggested that even he knew the leash was short, but still he hasn't made the move. Instead, fans watched as rookie Dillon Gabriel got some playing time. It's a clear sign that the team is looking toward younger quarterbacks. But for many, that just raises the obvious question: why not give Shadore Sanders his shot? Sanders hasn't exactly been subtle about his feelings. For the first time, he spoke publicly about his frustration, making it clear that he knows he's better than some of the quarterbacks currently starting in the league. "If you see the quarterback play in the league right now, I know I'm capable of doing better than that," Sanders declared. His confidence is impossible to ignore, and considering Flacco's repeated failures, it's hard to argue against him. Inside the Browns organization, the buzz around Sanders is louder than ever. Reports from Mary Kay Cabot confirm that his arm talent has impressed coaches and teammates alike during scout team reps. He's been praised for his ability to adapt on the fly, throwing with velocity when needed, floating a touch pass perfectly, or even using sidearm angles to find the right lane. His versatility, vision, and confidence stand in sharp contrast to Flacco's predictable and stagnant play. Sanders doesn't just bring talent, he brings energy. He represents hope, and that's exactly what the Browns are missing. Of course, Sanders is still trying to remain patient, leaning on his faith and reminding himself that God has a plan. But even with his calm words, it's obvious the frustration is getting harder to hide. He knows he's ready. He knows every week wasted behind Joe Flacco is another missed opportunity to grow, to prove himself, and to show the league what he can do. His confidence isn't arrogance, his belief in his ability. And it's that same belief that fans are latching onto as they call for Stefanski to finally hand him the reins. Rex Ryan once again put it bluntly: "Why the hell isn't Stefanski putting Shadore Sanders in?" We're all waiting to see him. It's the sentiment echoing across Cleveland. At this point, Stefanski's hesitation isn't just puzzling, it's infuriating. Every week he sticks with Flacco, he risks losing the fans, the locker room, and his credibility as a coach who can make bold decisions when they matter most. The situation is spiraling into something bigger than one bad game. It's no longer just about Detroit or a single ugly stat line. It's about the direction of the entire franchise. Flacco is a fading veteran whose mistakes are costing the team momentum, wins, and hope. Sanders is the future, confident and ready to ignite a spark that could change everything. Every delay in giving him a shot only fuels the fire of frustration. Stefanski has built a reputation as a smart, steady coach, but this moment could define his tenure in Cleveland. If he makes the switch now, he has a chance to re-energize the team, capture the excitement of the fan base, and possibly save the season. If he waits too long, he risks being remembered as the coach who clung to the past. While the future sat idly on the bench, the Browns are standing at a crossroads. On one side is Joe Flacco, a quarterback whose time has clearly passed. On the other is Shadore Sanders, the untested rookie who embodies hope and possibility. The decision isn't easy, but it's unavoidable. The fans are ready. The analysts are ready. Even the locker room is starting to lean that way. The only one holding back is Kevin Stefanski, and if he doesn't act soon, it might cost him everything. So what do you think? Has the time finally come for Shadore Sanders to take over as the Browns' starting quarterback? Should Stefanski make the switch now? Or does Joe Flacco deserve one last chance to prove himself? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let us know if you believe Shedeur is the future of Cleveland. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the Browns quarterback drama. The debate isn't ending anytime soon, and your voice needs to be heard.